Hello, I am Katie Garber, and I would like to welcome you to this clearing. We are going to focus on clearing any patterns of narcissism from your field today. It is highly likely that as an empath or a highly sensitive person, that you will have some sort of contract or programming to interact with a narcissist at some point in your earthly life. This usually helps us to build stronger boundaries, to realize that we can differentiate from others, especially others that aren't capable of holding us in the way that we deserve to be held, in the way that we deserve to be treated. So, if you are aware of narcissists that you have interacted with, this will be a perfect clearing for you. If you are unsure, to know that it is likely this clearing will still support you in clearing any relational patterning that doesn't serve you, that limits you in any way, that keeps you from being your most sovereign and free self. But if you have any emotions or any thoughts of people you have interacted with that come forward, knowing that that is normal, that is a way for these to be cleared, for them to be released from your system, so you no longer have to operate in the patterning of narcissism, of operating in that paradigm, and that you can be free to choose who you interact with and how you spend your time. So I'd like to just invite you now to come deeper into your body. Feeling yourself sink into your body as much as feels comfortable. Bringing your attention to your breath. And allowing yourself to become fully present to this clearing. Becoming fully present to your here and now. And just relaxing deeper into your body. Feeling yourself held in a container of sacred love now. Allowing your muscles to relax. Rolling out your shoulders. Deepening your awareness to your body now. Fully coming into your here and now. And inviting your team of angels, your team of ascended masters, your inner healer, your higher self, your oversoul. Inviting any beings of light, any galactic beings that would like to assist you with this extraction from the narcissism template. So calling in your support team throughout all layers and levels. You may have ancestors that have been the narcissistic template, or that have also had to interact within that template. They may come forward to assist you in this as well. So knowing that this clearing can help your whole lineage if there is patterning of narcissism that runs through your bloodline. So just feeling yourself supported and loved and surrounded by so many beings of light that are assisting you in this clearing and healing today. And just beginning by imagining your feet, the chakras of your feet begin to open and allowing light from Mother Earth, from Gaia, just to begin to flow up through your feet. So feeling that crystalline light that she wants to support you with, that nurturing, loving, divine feminine, motherly energy, begin to flow up through your feet now, into your legs, into your knees, into your hips. Feeling yourself fully connected to the crystalline grids of Earth now. Feeling your body become nourished, rejuvenated, feeling fully safe, fully connected to Earth. Your body feels safe. You feel safe in your body. The Earth feels like a safe place to be. And you can relax even deeper into your body now, sinking your awareness into the safety, into the container of your body. And just breathing through any emotion, any tightness, any stickiness that may come forward. Wonderful. And now we are going to begin by opening your higher chakras. Your 9th, 10th, 11th chakras begin to open now. And just feeling an ultraviolet light come into those chakras now. And down into your 8th chakra and into your crown chakra. Feeling that ultraviolet light flow with ease down into your head, flowing down into your third eye, into your throat, and into your heart now. Feeling yourself supported by this ultraviolet light that just begins to burn up and cleanse and transform any blockages that may be in your higher chakras, your connection to source. And all of those blockages and restrictions just get released now. So that you can feel fully centered in your body. That you can feel as connected to Earth as you can to the spirit realm. And you can feel as connected to the spirit realm as you can with Earth. Feeling that balance, that centeredness take place in your core now, the core of your body. And now we're just going to call in. So if you get a visual sense of this, a feeling of this, that is wonderful. If you don't get a sense of feeling of this or visual, it is still working just the same. So we're just going to intend that this clearing take place in the most easy, joyous way and aligned way for you. but knowing that it's working no matter what you're seeing or perceiving. So we're going to begin by calling in the presence, the image of all of those souls, all of those people that you have come into contact with on your earthly walk that hold a pattern of narcissism. So this can be narcissistic personality disorder or just a high level of narcissism. And so just imagining all of those people that you have come into contact with just standing, they line up 6 feet away from you or more, and just feeling their presence come in. So some you might recognize right away. Some may surprise you. Some may be people that you don't even know personally, but that you have interacted with in a passing moment. Some may be very close to you. It may be your mother or your father or your brother or sister. Some may be past people that you have had romantic relationships with, people that you have lived with, roommates. Some may be friends from childhood or from adulthood. Some may be coworkers or bosses. So just getting a sense, so any that you recognize, you may feel their energy, you may see them, you may get a sense of their name. It may be just one or two, or it may be a long line of people. But now just imagining any connections you've had to the narcissism template with any people. Just imagine them lining up from your left to your right. And if some show up that surprise you, that you weren't fully aware of, we're just honoring this. We're honoring them for bringing this pattern forward for us in our lives so that we can grow from the experience of connecting with them. And so if you have any anger, if you have any hatred, if you have any heartbreak, that is completely normal. For these interactions are ones that took advantage of your empathic nature. They weren't able to treat you the way that you deserved. They were operating at a different level of consciousness than what you thought. You thought that they were able to meet you where you were. You thought that they cared deeply about your well-being. You thought that they could love you the way that you loved them. And so if you have any emotion now, any bitterness, any feelings of betrayal, any feelings of having to suppress your own feelings, your own wants or needs or desires within the dynamic. So you may have some childhood-like anger, some rage. You may have heartbreak for these people that you cared so much about, but that you never felt like that love and care was fully returned. You may have confusion around the dynamic of what happened, why did it have to be this way? You may be able to see their light that they were unable to see for themselves. And for that, we thank your tender heart, your angelic self, for seeing the best in people, That is not a weakness of yours, it is a strength. However, once we remove this narcissistic template, that you no longer have to attract those with any sort of narcissism patterning or leaning, that this no longer needs to be your reality, that as you are ascending, that you can use that tender heart, that beautiful ability to see the best in people, to use this special skill and gift to people that can return this to you. So now with all of those people lined up in front of you, there is anything you need to express now that you never got to express. You can say this out loud, you can say it in your head. If you need to move your body, twist to allow that emotion to be released. Allowing yourself to express whatever's need to be said. Any anger, any sadness, any frustration, any bitterness, any resentment. It gets released through your expression or through your breath. And now, just tuning in to those line of people in front of you now that stretches from your left to your right. And feeling the cord that connects you with them. So you may see just a couple cords coming into your body. You may see 100 cords coming into your body. With all of these connections, some may feel really strong. Maybe there's a relationship that you've had, or your parental connection, your birth parents, that cord feels very strong. Maybe it's a cord with a sibling or coworker, friend. Maybe some cords seem pretty dusty, old, like there's not much light, there's not much energy flowing through them, but they're still there, connected to you. Maybe they all seem pretty equal. Maybe some are much thicker than others. But these cords all come into your solar plexus now. And they all connect into the solar plexuses of those narcissists that you have interacted with. And just feeling that energy, so feeling that energetic dynamic that you as an empath and light worker have poured your love and light into these people that have barely returned the light that you have given to them. So feeling how your energy has flowed out of you to them, that you've given with such love, such joy, such ease, but that it has begun to feel draining to you because they haven't been capable of returning that energy dynamic. They have just taken the light that you've shared, they've taken the love that you've shared, and then just asked or demanded or wanted more and more and more, without being able to truly process that light and then share it back to you. So if you feel tired or drained, having all of these people in front of you now, I want you to know that this is the feeling of this narcissistic relationship, that it drains you, it depletes you. And not that we're saying any of these people are bad people, but that you are deserving of being in relationships and connections and around people that you can share your light with, that they can process it and share their light back to you, where it feels even and loving. So before we begin to remove this cord, if there are any ways that you have gratitude for the narcissist that you have come into contact with, so maybe you can thank them for learning to put your needs first. You can thank them for having to make those tough decisions that led you to focus on your healing or your growth. Maybe you can thank them for them bringing to your attention where your boundaries were a little weak or you weren't fully enforcing them. Maybe you can thank them for knowing your worth based on interacting with someone that didn't see your worth and didn't value you completely. Maybe you can thank them just because you can see that they are operating in a way of such scarcity and lack and a fear of being uncovered. Maybe you can thank them for the small gifts that they actually did share with you that made you feel loved or appreciated. Maybe you don't have much to be grateful for at this moment in interacting with them, but that you can at least thank them for being a fellow human on a planet that's really hard to be on at times. Now, when you feel ready, just tuning in to where all of those cords that connect to you and your solar plexus, so that meeting point of all of those cords. And if you want to imagine this or actually bring your hands down around this corded energy, and just imagining or actually physically pulling out this cord of narcissism. So pulling it out from your body and just imagining holding it a couple feet in front of you now. And now within this, there is a template of narcissism that has been programmed or lodged or imprinted into your solar plexus. So just imagining now pulling out that template. So it might look like some geometry, it might look kind of like a circuit board to you. It might just feel like a gunky energy or a dark energy. It may just feel kind of metallic or in some way that just is blocking you. So just pulling out that template of narcissism now from your solar plexus. And now just allowing a beautiful ultraviolet light to flow into that corded energy And just that ultraviolet light flows back through your cords to each and every person that you have interacted with that has held a narcissistic trait, personality disorder, or just a high level of narcissism. And that ultraviolet light goes back all the way to where your cord meets their solar plexus and dissolves. The cord just magically dissolves. They poof into the air. Your inner healer and inner magician work their magic to dissolve each and every cord that has connected you to a narcissist, past, present, and future. And now turning to that template of narcissism, we bring an ultraviolet light into this template and just beginning to send that ultraviolet light into the inner workings of that template to deprogram the template, to remove any aspects of hooks or cords or mind control or patterning of blame, shame, or guilt. Just get deprogrammed now. And then just pulling all of the energy out from your physical body, from your mind, through your energetic field. Just get sucked out now. And that ultraviolet light comes in to fully transform that template. So it deprograms, it clears any patterning, it deletes and dissolves that template, and again it just poofs into fairy dust, into glitter and sparkles. And that ultraviolet light rushes into your body now, your energy field, your mind. And just clearing out any connections or patterning or programming or templates or paradigms of narcissism, that they fully get released throughout all times, places, spaces, dimensions, realities, all levels of consciousness and beyond, in the most easy, joyous, loving way, effective permanently and immediately. And now just thanking, if you want to tune in to those people, the narcissists that you've interacted with, you may want to wave to them. It may feel different that they don't have that energetic cord running to you now. You can still wave to them. You can be friendly with them if you want. You can set stronger boundaries with any that you might want to. But just seeing them begin to turn and walk away from you now. Knowing that you have dissolved and completed and deleted any contracts you've had with any narcissist, past, present, and future. And that this narcissist paradigm no longer needs to be a part of your reality. It no longer needs to be something you operate within. It is fully cleared, past, present, and future. Just beginning to breathe in that ultraviolet light as you anchor in your sovereign beingness. Feeling that your light just gets to flow through your body now without being pulled on by someone else, with none of those parasitic type relationships. That your body begins to lighten up. The energy flows through your meridians, through your energetic channels. And that you now get to have a new paradigm, a new patterning of following your own desires, of trusting your own feelings, of putting your wants and needs first, of making them a priority in your life, of knowing that this does not make you selfish. It actually lights you up so you can be an even brighter light that you want to be in the world. So feeling that activation of sovereignty take place in your solar plexus now. Programming that solar plexus to know that you are a priority in your life. Without you, there is no your life. So making yourself a priority, your health, your well-being, your mental health, your emotional health, making your desires, your businesses, your creations, your hobbies, making all of those a priority in your life allows you to be the brightest light that you came here to be. So just imprinting your solar plexus now with an I am energy. So feeling those words, that vibration come into your solar plexus. Feeling that I am presence, the I am vibration, the words I am. Fully imprint into your solar plexus. And with this, it seals your solar plexus from any connections, any hooks and cords, any patterning of narcissism. It just gets sealed so that you can easily tell if there is that narcissistic pattern that tries to hook you or cord you once more, that cord just gets blocked. It bounces off of your energy field, and you have an awareness now around it, that you can hold your centered space, and knowing that you will invite those people to connect with you if you so desire. If they can meet you at a level of energetic flow, if they can meet you at a relationship based in love, but if not, that they do not get to pull on your energy field. They don't get to guilt you or shame you or manipulate you in any ways. That you are sovereign now. That you get to choose your priorities. You get to choose what you want to do with your desires. And just fully anchoring in that template of divine sovereignty now. Anchoring it into your solar plexus, your mind, into your crown, into your root, into your feet. Feeling your whole body integrate this template of divine sovereignty. And now just thanking your team of guides and angels and ascended masters and galactic beings of light. Thanking them for their support now. Feeling into your body, feeling any shifts within your body, feeling any shifts within your awareness. And just gently coming back into your room. Feeling yourself become aware of the air around you, of any clothing you're wearing. Feeling yourself become aware of how your body is positioned. And fully anchoring back into your body, into the here and now. And just beginning to deepen your breath. Maybe rolling out your wrist and your ankles, or twisting your body, shaking out your arms and your legs. And just giving yourself a moment to congratulate yourself on how far you've come, that you were ready to release this, that you were ready to heal from those narcissistic relationships, and seeing how much is open up to you now as you prioritize yourself, as you have clear boundaries that you can enforce with ease and grace. And seeing all the light that is available for you to spread, that can be received by those that are an energetic match for you, that are in alignment with love as you are. So thanking yourself, celebrating yourself. And that is the completion of this clearing. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you so much for joining me.